Hello everyone. So right now we are actually removing all of this grass that used to be here, and we're hand tilling it up. We don't have a rototiller. I mean, it would ideally be better to use a rototiller because we still have to break all of these big chunks down to dust. And then what we're going to be doing is we're going to go ahead and add soil amendments to help the pumpkin, because the roots from there can actually go 25 feet out. So what we're going to do right now is just around the pumpkin, maybe around 10 or 5 to 10 feet of the radius from the pumpkin. If you're thinking the pumpkin as the center point, I want to kind of like make this circle, and from here kind of like just making an oval kind of circle that around the pumpkin, where we're going to be amending it and getting it ready for vine burning. 1 hour if we had a tour. So right now we actually got the soil results back a couple of weeks ago, and we got the fertilizers that we would need. So over here, this is what's called calcium nitrate, and this would be used for our nitrogen. So over here, this is just a little bit more than 1 pound just a little bit. This is 16 fluid ounces, so it's slightly less than 16 normal ounces. So this should be enough nitrogen for 100 square feet that we have tilled up over there. And now with this, we're going to be mixing our 6-24-24, that's sulfate of potash, and I think potassium. They have sulfate of potassium, yeah, and I'm not sure what form of phosphorus it is, but that also has a little bit of nitrogen, so that would be enough. With we would mix it up with some soil over there, so it'd be easier to spread. So right now what we're doing is, I actually have taken the fertilizer, and to make it even easier to apply, I've just mixed it up with some chicken manure, and that will help it that will just help it a little bit. You know what chicken manure is? It's chicken poop. So that would be easier to apply. It won't change anything. The only thing that would do is make the fertilizer easier to dissolve with the soil later on. So because we're going to be using the same amount no matter what in that amount of space. So now what we're going to do is, I'm just going to be leveling it out. There's a few ditches and high parts. I just want to rake it up a little bit and just put it there. So right now what I'm doing is, I actually forgot to fill in the part of actually putting the fertilizer down. So I just want to show you an example of how I did it. So just think that this was a fertilizer mixture that I showed you. All I did was I just simply spread it like that. Yeah, that's all I did. So if you want to know how I did it, I just used shovel, and I just like kind of just sprinkled it on and made sure it's all nice and even. So I basically just went around doing this, and I just covered the entire area and made sure it's all even. So just to show you how to do it, that's the way I did it.
So over here what I'm doing is I'm just adding a little bit of extra organic matter to the soil, and organic matter helps the nutrients be reached by the roots. And then what I do is I go ahead and rake everything in, including the fertilizer, organic matter, and I water everything in. Now in the next video I explain how I actually how it looks in the end, and what I'm going to be doing and the problems that I'm facing.
I actually had aphids on this plant, and I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm walking on this kind of like it's a part of just a plank, and I'm walking on this to make sure I don't compact the soil once I till it up. I don't want to compact it, so this prevents compaction. And so what we had was a problem of aphids. We had tons of aphids, so I use neem oil. Neem oil does kill the ladybugs, so you do want to make sure you remove the ladybugs, or do this at a time where there are no ladybugs. So there were tons of aphids all around, and especially under the plant and around the crown. So I sprayed that, and can you see that? I'm actually vine burying. At each and every node, there's going to be 2 roots that are going to come. There's going to be 1 root that's going to be going down, but there's going to be 1 more. I'm going to show you. There's that little white spot that's going to be a future root, but it can't come unless it's buried. So you bury it, and the root comes from the top and it goes down. So that's our goal. of vine bearing, and that kind of like doubles the roots that you have. Thank you guys for watching my video. If you like this video, cultivate the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This is Sankalpi Madisati from the Green Thumb Gardening channel, and bye.